Good morning. In this video, we are going to discuss about the limbic system functions. In the limbic system, limbus means border. The limbic lobes are border of the base of the cerebral cortex. The limbic system is important for the memory, behavior, emotion, and olfaction. The limbic system consists of limbic lobe, the border of the base of the cerebral cortex. It has the cingulate gyrus and parahippocampal gyrus and hippocampus. This is important for the memory. Hippocampus, hypothalamus, thalamus, and septal nuclei. This is the septal nuclei and amygdala is the center for the emotion and behavior, amygdala, and this is the campanula. So limbic system consists of cingulate gyrus, parahippocampal gyrus, hippocampus, hypothalamus, thalamus, septal nuclei, amygdala, and campanula. Memory learning is the important function of the limbic system. This is due to the Papez circuit. First described the Papez circuit by the James Papez in the 1937. The Papez circuit starts from the hippocampus. It has the three parts: subiculum, hippocampus proper, and tendate gyrus. From the subiculum of the hippocampus connected to the mammillary body of the hypothalamus through the fornix. This is the fornix. From the mammillary body of the hypothalamus connected to the anterior nucleus of the thalamus through the mammillothalamic tract. From the anterior nucleus of the thalamus to the cingulate gyrus of the limbic lobe through the internal capsule. The cingulate gyrus is connected to the parahippocampal gyrus of the limbic lobe. From the parahippocampal gyrus connected to the tendate gyrus of the hippocampus through the entorhinal cortex. So the Papez circuit start from the hippocampus, end in the hippocampus. The Papez circuit also connected to the prefrontal cortex. From the cingulate gyrus, it passes the impulse to the prefrontal. It has a connection with the prefrontal cortex. Emotion behavior is the second important function of the limbic system. Amygdala is the center for the emotion and behavior. The amygdala receives the information from the somatosensory association cortex, visual association cortex, and auditory association cortex and prefrontal cortex. All the information is converts to the amygdala. So it is act as the center for the emotion and behavior. For behavior and emotion, the amygdala is the main center. It has the connections with the hypothalamus. In the feeding behavior, the hypothalamus has the two nucleus, the ventromedian hypothalamic nuclei. It is important for the satiety. Satiety means the enough. It will satiety center inhibit the feeding center. So you will stop the taking the food. So ventromedian hypothalamus is satiety center, and the lateral hypothalamus it is play as a feeding center. So feeding behavior is controlled by the amygdala. The sexual behavior also amygdala play the important role. It is connected with the hypothalamus. In the hypothalamus contains sexual behavior nucleus. paraventricular nucleus. It is produces the oxytocin. The oxytocin is also increases the sexual activity and orgasm. And medial preoptic nucleus of the hypothalamus releases the gonadotrophin releasing hormone. It produces the testosterone. It increases the sex desire or sex drive. Motivation is also the type of the behavior, one type of behavior. So from the amygdala gets connected to the hypothalamus and septal nuclei. From it has the connections with the ventral tegmental area. Ventral tegmental area is the dopaminergic. From the ventral tegmental area, it connected to the two small nuclei through nucleus accumbens and prefrontal cortex. From the ventral tegmental area, it connected to the nucleus accumbens through mesolimbic pathway. Ventral tegmental area connected to the prefrontal cortex through mesocortical pathway. So nucleus accumbens is the important reward center. The reward center means it gives a feeling of the pleasure. So the nucleus accumbens, the ventral tegmental area, it plays some important role in the addictions of the certain substances, harmful substances like opioids. So punishment center means it gives the unpleasant feeling is the punishment center. Periacute tactile cremator is act as the punishment center. So ventral tegmental area is dopaminergic. It gets a connection with the nucleus accumbens through mesolimbic pathway. It is the important reward center. The emotions also controlled by the limbic system. Mainly in the amygdala is connected to the hypothalamus. It produces the autonomic functions, control the autonomic functions. So emotions like fear, anger, rage, sadness. So in the emotions from the hypothalamus, mainly in the posterior hypothalamus, it produces the posterior sympathetic descending fibers through sympathetic fibers. It increases the glucose production from the liver. It increases the heart rate, increases the blood pressure, respiratory rate during the fear, anxiety, stressfulness. It is also having the connections with the from the hypothalamus. It releases a cortico-releasing hormone. It is produces the ACTH, cortisol. So during the stress conditions, this hormone also increases due to the connections with the limbic system, especially the amygdala. Amygdala is the play the important role in the emotion. Limbic system also play the important part in the olfaction, smell sensation. The olfaction from the olfactory pulp pass through the olfactory tract. It's connected to the para-hippocampal gyrus and amygdala. The para-hippocampal gyrus is important for the memory of the smell. The amygdala is play the important role in the emotions of the smell. If we are having the sense good smell means it will give the different emotion. Suppose if we are sense bad smell means it will give the different emotions. That is by the amygdala. The memory of that smell is by the para-hippocampal gyrus. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, press the like button, share your friends. Those who are not subscribed this channel, please subscribe. These videos briefly discuss the physiology topics. You must read the physiology textbook. Thank you once again.